Good morning. This is JHS Weekly. I'm Mariah Vasquez.
And I'm Michael Carney. JHS cheer tryouts for the 2018 through 2019 seasons are going to be March 13th through the 16th. Anyone interested in trying out needs to go see Miss Herman in room D303 to get a tryout packet. Please get the tryout packet as soon as possible.
And now with an update on weather, here's Jessica Finnegan.
Hello, I'm Jessica Finnegan with your 7-day forecast. It looks like for today, the high is going to be 65 with a low at 36 degrees. There's a 30% chance of rain. For Friday, there's a 38 as the high and a 34 as the low, while Saturday has a 49 as a high and 32 as the low. Sunday looks like it's going to rain again, so make sure you carry around an umbrella. The high is 53 with a low of 51. For Monday, it's going to be 59 with a low of 36. It also has a chance of rain. Tuesday, the high is going to be 47 with a low of 30 with a chance of snow. Wednesday is going to be 50 with a low of 41. This has been your 7-day forecast. I'm Jessica Finnegan.
Thanks, Jessica.
Yearbooks are $60 until the end of February, then the price will increase to $65. They have limited amount, so make sure you get yours reserved now.
Not many people know about our mascot, Eddie the Eagle, and we wanted to find out more. If you've ever looked at our sidelines during sporting events, you'd have noticed one very special part of JHS, Eddie the Eagle. This mascot has been cheering on our teams for a long time, and I wanted to know what it's like to take on such an important role. However, there is a rule that mascots must remain anonymous, but I didn't let that stop me from getting an interview.
Being Eddie the Eagle is really, really fun. It's great to cheer on the basketball team, and also all the little kids will come up to you and high-five you and give you a hug, and it's always a really, really fun experience. The main thing that I do is I'll come out, especially during like a very, very tough game that we have, like if we have like Rolla or Neo Show or Carl Junction or teams like that that are big rivals. My goal is to get the crowd pumped up and just help get the spirit level up as high as I can.
Eddie told me how he had been wanting to be our school mascot since he was a freshman, and that this opportunity is something that he's very grateful for.
I'd always see people as the mascot during like football games, whether I'd watch them at another school or on TV, and it always like looked like it was something fun or something that I'd want to do. And I'd wanted to do it for a long time, but I was just too scared to ask. And I was talking to one of my friends about it, and because I thought about it, doing it for a long time, and they were like, yeah, you should totally go ask Coach Herman. And I did, and here I am.
When Eddie is on the court, he feels like a completely different person, and he definitely doesn't mind giving 110% in front of our crowds.
It is really, really stressful, but it's really, really easy as well because nobody really knows it's me. And so I get to be a whole different person, and I can do basically anything and not have to worry about it. It's definitely, I don't feel like an actual person. I feel like I am Eddie the Eagle. I'm a totally different person whenever I'm down there and doing my thing.
Eddie the Eagle tells me that he is self-coached, and he creates all of his moves on his own to get the crowds excited for our players. Eddie is dedicated to make our games better, so make sure to show your appreciation at our next game by cheering right along with him.
Fusion will be hosting Inside Out on March 12th. Freshmen, be sure to ask your Fusion leaders about the upcoming event.
Students, be sure you're checking your emails daily to stay updated on upcoming events.
Ever had technology issues? Here's Alex Hunt with more.
Technology can be annoying at times. Computers freeze, phones crash, and batteries never seem to be big enough. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to deal with a few of these pesky issues. All of us have experienced a program on our computer freezing or not being able to close. The primary fix for this is to force quit the program. To do this on a Mac computer, click and hold on the program icon in the dock and select Force Quit. This will shut the program down immediately without any trouble. Next are some tips for some heavy iPhone users. If you always notice your battery running low, you may need to adjust some settings on your phone. First, turn on auto brightness. Auto brightness lowers brightness in dark locations and raises brightness in light locations. In iOS 11, you can turn auto brightness on or off in Settings, General, Accessibility, Display Accommodations. Next, you'll want to find out what app consumes the most power. To do this, you'll launch Settings, tap on Battery, and tap on the Show Detailed Usage button. This will show you what app has used the most power in the last 24 hours and the last 7 days. Finally, if you just can't stand your low battery warning, go to Best Buy and pick up a battery backup. These sell for about $30 and can charge your phone back up to 100%. Some are even big enough to charge your phone up to 3 or 4 times. Reporting for JetHD, I'm Alex Hunt.
Thanks, Alex. JROTC is working on projects for the future, and they are celebrating their past. Samantha Walker brings us the story.
Joplin High School's JROTC program will be celebrating its 100th anniversary in 2019. Though it seems so far away, they are already preparing. I talked to Lieutenant Colonel Wrights for more.
Ready to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Joplin High School JROTC program. In April of 2019 will be our 100th anniversary, and we thought it fitting that we celebrate the beginnings of this program 100 years ago. Tell you that we're taking a several-part approach to celebrating our 100th anniversary. The first is to have a parade in Joplin. We're planning that for April of 2019. And we're also planning a banquet in 2019. And the third part is a commemorative 100th anniversary yearbook of sorts, not as big as the Joplin High School yearbook.
Senior Bon Adamson is one of many students working on this project. Though he is not a part of the JROTC program himself, he was still willing to help.
They wanted a web page that was kind of documenting all of those 100 years. So that is what I am doing. I am going through and I am documenting all 100 years thus far of JROTC.
Even though Adamson is one of the small number of students not involved in JROTC working on this project, Wrights is grateful for their participation.
A huge amount of work, and they have an expertise and a skill level that my students don't have in this, and it's really wonderful to see them team up together.
Adamson has found this time of working with Wrights and his cadets to be very beneficial.
Overall, I would say the experience of making this website has been amazing. It's definitely taught me a lot about coding, good coding practices, and good design practices. And it's definitely taught me that this might actually be like a career field I would want to go into.
Wright says that these projects will be completed before April 2019. Reporting for JHD, I'm Samantha Walker.
Thanks, Samantha.
FTC's Skills USA is hosting a paintball tournament on March 30th at Paintball Ridge. This is a double elimination tournament, and teams will consist of 5 players. This is a fundraising event to benefit Skills USA Puerto Rico, which was devastated by Hurricane Maria. The cost is $200 per team. Students and staff who are interested should contact Mrs. Anderson at FTC.
This has been JHS Weekly. Have a great week.